Hello, my dear students. This is Abhishek Mishra, Faculty of Social Studies at Mount Literacy School, Jhansi. In this video, I am going to teach you Geography chapter number 4, that is your agriculture. In my last video, we had studied about different types of crops, and in this video, we are going to discuss a very important plantation crop, that is your tea. So, India is the second largest producer of tea after China. While China comes on the first place, India comes on second. So India is the second largest producer of tea after China, and in India the tea is grown very intensively in Assam. It is a very important beverage crop. पीने के लिए इस चाय को इस्तेमाल किया जाता है, and in India initially it was introduced by the Britishers. While it has been considered that China was the first country that introduced tea in world. Even some people considered chai and chini. So these words also have the origin from China. Anyways, today most of the tea plantations are owned by Indians. In earlier times, Britishers used to grow the tea in India by the exploitation of Indian laborer. Coming to the characteristic of this tea plant, so it grows well in tropical and subtropical climate that is endowed with deep and fertile, well-drained soil that should be rich in humus and organic matter. Means we can say that we need a very fertile soil for the growth of tea, and it is very suitable to grow in the tropical and the subtropical climates. मतलब जलवायु जो है, मौसम जो है वो गर्म हो या थोड़ा सा कम गर्म होना चाहिए, बट बहुत ज़्यादा पानी वाला क्षेत्र ना होना चाहिए. मिट्टी जो है दैट शुड बी ऑल्सो फर्टाइल. While tea bushes require warm and moist and frost-free climate all through the year, frequent showers evenly distributed over the years ensure continuous growth of tender leaves. जैसा कि हमने पढ़ा हुआ है कि टी जो है it is grown in this slanting way because we need less water for the growth and we need the rain in the form of shower. So that it's not going to destroy the tender leaves. So that is the criteria for the growth of tea. While it is a labor intensive industry, so it requires cheap labor. And skilled labor as well. So for the growth of tea, cheap and skilled labor is required. It is processed within the tea garden to restore its freshness. And the major tea producing states in our country are Assam, hills of Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri districts in West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So if there will be question in 1 mark which are the states that grow tea, so what you will write कि Assam, hills of Darjeeling, Jalpaiguri district, West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Kerala. So tea is intensively grown in these states. Apart from these, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Meghalaya, Andhra Pradesh and Tripura are also the tea producing states in our country. In 2008, India was the third largest producer of tea after China and Turkey, while in 2020 it is the second largest producer of tea after China. Now coming to the next plantation crop, that is coffee, and it is mainly restricted to the area of Karnataka in our country. कर्नाटका जो है हमारे भारत का एक राज्य है जहाँ पर सबसे ज़्यादा मात्रा में कॉफ़ी को उगाया जाता है, एंड इंडिया प्रोड्यूस्ड 3.2% of the world total coffee production. And the coffee of India is known for its good quality. The Arabica variety initially brought from Yemen is produced in our country, and this variety is mainly used as to export to other countries because the demand is in huge amount in all over the world. Initially, its cultivation was introduced on the Baba Budan hills, but even today, the cultivation is confined to the Nilgiri in Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu. So, this is tea. Now, we are coming to the horticulture crop. So, many types of horticulture crops are grown in our country. Horticulture crops का मतलब होता है बागवानी की फसलें. तो इंडिया जो है बागवानी की फसलों को उगाने में काफ़ी अच्छा स्थान जो है वो रखता है. कई सारी हमारे यहाँ ट्रॉपिकल और टेम्परेट दोनों ही टाइप के फ्रूट्स और वेजिटेबल्स जो हैं वो उगाए जाते हैं. बात अगर हम करते हैं मैंगोज़ की यहाँ पर, तो मैंगोज़ जो हैं दे आर फेमस ऑफ महाराष्ट्र, आंध्र प्रदेश, तेलंगाना, उत्तर प्रदेश, वेस्ट बंगाल. While if you will talk about Nagpur, so they are famous of oranges. And while if you will talk about oranges, so they are famous of Nagpur and Cherrapunji. Like the bananas are famous of Kerala, Mizoram, Maharashtra and Tamil Nadu, while lychee and guava are famous of UP and Bihar. Pineapples you will find in Meghalaya, while grapes you will find in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Maharashtra. While apples, pears, apricot and walnuts, they are very famous in Jammu and Kashmir, and Himachal Pradesh are in great demand the world over. So there is not much to explain about the horticulture crops. You need not to understand much about them. What you have to do is directly to learn where the particular fruit or the horticulture crop is grown. So that is directly written over here, directly from the book you may learn this. Now majority of the chapter is done, not much parts are left. रबर की अगर हम बात करते हैं तो रबर is an equatorial crop. Equatorial crop means it is grown in the mainly tropical areas where intense heat is needed. It requires moist and humid climate, and rainfall also, intense rainfall also needed, that should be more than 200 centimeter, while the temperature should be above 25 degree C. So that is also considered as high temperature. 25-28 के ऊपर ही टेम्परेचर इसको लगभग चाहिए होता है. रबर इज एन इम्पॉर्टेंट इंडस्ट्रियल रॉ मटेरियल. इट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड एज कॉमर्शियल क्रॉप. रबर इज अ कॉमर्शियल क्रॉप. इट इज मेनली ग्रोन इन केरला, तमिलनाडु, कर्नाटका, अंडमान एंड निकोबार आइलैंड एंड गारो हिल्स ऑफ मेघालय. As I had told you earlier, there are three prominent hills in Meghalaya, that are Garo, Khasi and Jaintia, in which rubber is grown in the Garo hills of Meghalaya, while these are the southern states of our country. So here mainly rubber is grown. Then in 2010 and 11, India ranked 4th among the world's natural rubber producer plateau.